Are you humble? Wow. Few questions appear to unsettle the God-fearing soul like this one. We sense that humility is a virtue, yet if we claim to be humble, it sounds like a boast, suggesting at once that we're proud. But if we admit we aren't humble, then we're compelled to explain that we try to be humble and fail. Or perhaps we dismiss the question as inappropriate, that it's not for us to say, and avoid the subject altogether. But in dealing with such a core virtue, is this hesitation and uncertainty acceptable? Can we afford to not be humble or to be unsure if we are? God commands us to humble ourselves, so humility is not optional. It's a sin to neglect this. Without humility, we're proud, an abomination to God, contrary to Him and to each other, in a dreadful state from which we must diligently free ourselves. So why is there no satisfactory answer here? As vital as this is, wouldn't God provide a way for us to know if we're humble or not, and teach us how to be more humble? The Apostle Paul knew he was humble, and he freely and publicly admitted it. Is knowing we're humble inconsistent with being humble? Perhaps the dilemma lies in our ignorance, not understanding what humility is. And ignorance here is no small thing. Humility isn't just any virtue, it's the gateway virtue, square one, apart from which there is no virtue. But if we don't know exactly what humility is, we might be proud and self-deceived about it, which cannot be good. So, what exactly is humility? Perhaps we should try to define humility and pride the way God does, so we can begin identifying our pride and pursuing humility. A robust working definition will be consistent with the entire Word of God. God wouldn't command us to be humble and then ever commend anything that's inconsistent with humility.